Yo, yo, what's up? What's up? Now chilling with Tone Official. Yeah, we on some late night vibes, and tonight, um, I want to talk to you about something. Been on my mind for a while. I just haven't had the opportunity to sit and do this, you know, um, school, you know, tests, certifications, just live out here living life, and trying to get ahead in the world. It's a lot of things I go through. So I failed some tests, I had to retake them. I got some time. Got some time today. Yeah. The first thing I want to talk about, man, so I don't want to waste no time. I want to get into this. Sit here and take a pause here, you know. Um, First thing I want to talk about, man, is storytelling. Because I like storytelling, you know? And I think that she is getting a very bad rap. I mean, a lot of it is self inflicted. And I will talk about that part of it. The part I want to talk about right now is the main part. The main part. And that part is the fact that, she was named in a lawsuit that was really targeting Skip Bellis and, the CEO of Fox Sports, um, for sexual harassment and undue wages. And the lady just said that, she didn't want to 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 sleep ahead. That's what she was saying. Like, I don't want to sleep men get ahead at my job. And she used Joy Taylor as an example of women who had done that. Now, I've noticed that a lot of people, a lot of YouTube channels, a lot of people have spoke on Joy Teller, but no one is speaking on Skip Bayless or the CEO guy. And I don't know what's that about. I don't know what that is all about. That's strange to me. You know, Skip Bayless, I mean Stephen A. wants to get on his channel, speak all about Joy Teller, but didn't touch on the Skip Bayless thing, other than he's a good guy. I don't know, but then he turned around and did a podcast with him. But a lot of people are talking about Joy Teller. And I think the reason is because a lot of men feel vindicated, right? Because for years, they've been saying, I hate Joy Teller. We hate Joy Teller. We hate her takes. She must have slept her way to the top to get to where she is. Only way she's in the position that she's in. And men have been saying that for years, right? It isn't new. We've been hearing it. So now with this coming out, people feel vindicated. Uh, I'm not mad at Joy Teller for it. I'm not upset. Because so what she used what she had to get ahead. So what a man elevated her. And men are acting upset for, we know it when we as men, this society of men, has constantly elevated women based on sexual things, right? To a girl. She comes out of nowhere. She says, spit on that thing. And men act like it's this foreign concept, as if no girl you've been with has ever spit on that thing, as if you never seen it before in a porn, as if it's this new idea that she just came up with and told all the girls, "Hey, girls, spit on that thing," and the men are like, "Yeah, yeah, why don't you do that?" It's not a new concept. It's not a new thing. She says, "Spit on that thing." She goes virally nuts. Now look at her. own podcasts, sponsors, commercials, and for what? 'Cause she said, "Spit on that thing." Men elevated her to her position where she is right now. Bad baby. What she said? She made $3 million in a week for OnlyFans. Girl had just turned 21. You men out there, you couldn't wait to see those titties. You couldn't wait till she turned of age. The moment she did, y'all made her a billionaire. And for what? On OnlyFans. You elevated Bad Baby to where she is today. Addison Ray. She can't sing. She can't dance. Right? Is she famous off of TikToks and stuff? Addison Ray for dancing. Right? You mean tell me she is where she is today? Movies, television, a pop career, that she can sing. It sounds good to you?
He's telling me my ass looks good in these ripped blue jeans.
Nah, it's not that got her where she is. It's this. That's why she is where she is. Elevated her, men. Elevated her to where she is. What you mad because Joy Teller didn't throw it your way? Because one man elevated her instead of having you elevate her? That's a problem. I mean, that's gotta be the problem. Well, I'm not mad at her because she used dick to get to where she is. My issue is she don't respect the dick.
Sexy.
That's my problem. You see, I'm so tired of her getting up there and using her show as a whipping post for men. Talking about this guy unqualified, that guy's unqualified, this guy's unqualified for this coaching job. It's you unqualified. You know, if anything, Joy, you should be a spokesman for you know, everybody's qualified for a job, but given the opportunity, you can open doors for themselves. All they need is a leg up, no pun intended. That's what you should be a spokesperson for, Joy. Not up there talking about who's qualified and who ain't qualified for a job. That conversation shouldn't even come out of your mouth. Who's qualified and who's not. That's my problem with you. She loved the dick, but she don't respect the dick. So y'all seen this thing with Stephen A and LeBron James, right? Where LeBron James um approached Stephen A. the game in the middle of the game, walked over to him, had some words. Yeah, he's tired of him talking about him, right? So Stephen A. got on his show and he was like, LeBron, I wasn't talking about your son. I was talking about you. Now, I don't know. At first I thought it was a setup, right? At first I thought it was a setup. Because I'm like, ain't no way LeBron James has that little of emotional intelligence to do something like that in the middle of a game. And then I realized that it wasn't fake, it wasn't a setup. So yeah, maybe he does. And the way that Stephen A responded by acting like he don't understand why LeBron James is upset by his comments. Now I'm thinking to myself, well, damn, Stephen A can't lack that much of self awareness. But the way that he doubled down on his comments, well, I guess he does. Because see, Stephen A, when you question LeBron's fatherhood, and you went to LeBron and you was like, man to man. Okay, now you're taking basketball analyst out of it, and now you're getting personal, right? And what I don't understand is how is it that you can come at someone personally on a personal level, but when they respond to you on a personal level, you act like you don't understand it. Whoa, whoa! What I say? What did I do? You attack this guy on a personal tip, man to man. Like you think he cares what you think of him as a father? Was it a bad basketball decision? Yes, I agree. Is he putting his son in an awkward, bad spot? Yes, he is. Will I ever question LeBron as a father? No, no, because LeBron as a father is doing what anybody in his position would do, as evidenced by we see all the time. As you see how these sport owners got their sons in the highest positions on the team board, how we see the coaching carousel in the NFL is this father and son, and the son goes off to coach another team. Next thing you know, you got a father and two sons coaching in the NFL, right? And it's not even at the NFL or sports level. If a father owns a company, the uh goddamn bakery, grass cut grass cutting company, a plumbing company, an electrician company, it's Ron and Son. It's not Ron and them. It's Ron and Sons. I'm gonna pass it down to my children. That's what you do. Ron is trying to find a way to pass something down, a legacy down to his kids. He wants his kids to be in NBA. I'm not mad at that. I'm mad because his son can't play. His son don't deserve to be drafted in the first round, second round. We don't deserve to be talking about Bronny James this late into the season. Damn, we're damn what, a month away from the playoffs? We're talking about Bronny James, the guy who plays in the G League. Why are we even having this conversation? You got Connect on off the Lakers, who is balling, who's been balling since the uh the uh the damn what's they call it preseason. Connect been balling. I can't even tell you who the rookie of the year is. It's always about is Bronny James. Dude's a G leaguer. So questioning that, LeBron getting mad, LeBron shut the hell up. Stephen A, you question him as a father. You said man to man. So you know what LeBron did? He came up to you man to man. And you ever heard of that saying on site? Well, Stephen A, LeBron caught you on site. LeBron was not wrong for that. Everybody in broadcasting, in journalism, who's a real journalist and a real broadcaster, know that Stephen A was wrong for his take on LeBron James when he said man to man. And LeBron had every right to speak to him man to man. You want to talk to me on a personal tip? Let's talk on personal tip. But you see, Stephen A is the $1 billion man in the industry. So no one's going to correct Stephen A. No one's going to tell him he was wrong. What did Gil say on the Gil Arenas? On the Gil Arena? He said, don't you talk about our potential boss like that?
I'm in the middle of this right now, and I gotta take my side. LeBron James, if you ever do that shit again with my potential boss, all hell gonna break loose. Don't you ever in your motherfucking life walk.
Hey, shut the fuck up. No one cares that he's your potential boss. Right is right and wrong is wrong. If you're a real broadcaster, if you're a real journalist, you know that. But you don't sit up there and just because he's a $1 billion man in the industry, you're not going to correct him. And it's funny because people out there always pom pom for the people they like, and always boo the people they don't like. Doesn't matter if this person is right or wrong. And that's the problem with Jess, Hilarious, and Lauren on the Breakfast Club. Just Hilarious is in use. This is why Just Hilarious crashed out on Instagram. And then when they addressed her the next day on the Breakfast Club, he pretty much said, "That's not how you handle things. You are in a spot that most people would die for. You are in a spot a lot of people don't have, right?" But she's not used to celebrity. She's not used to being in those circles. So when you in those circles, and you start making some money, and you start being somewhat famous, you have to move different, right? He Just Hilarious responded like how a normal person responds to a situation like that, right? She responded like a TikToker, like someone who just got off of work, came home, jumped on the stream, and started ranting about their life. That's how she responded because now she's on the Breakfast Club and making whatever amount of money, and now she's in these circles. Now she has to move differently, and they pretty much told her that how you handle it. But now we have to do this humiliation ritual on air, and let you and Lauren fight it out. Just Hilarious handled it how I would handle it. But I get what Just Hilarious was saying. You leave for maternity leave, you come back, somebody's in your seat. It's time for your segment, and they walking through the door with a clipboard and headphones on. What's going on? People hate Just Hilarious. So even though she's right about the situation, people are gonna be like, "Oh, look at Jess up there acting all sensitive." Any one of you will feel that way if you went to work and somebody else was sitting in your seat. If you were in charge of 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 treats, coffee and donuts at the morning meetings, and then one day you came in to take everybody's order, but the order was already taken. Why? Because your ass always got the orders wrong. But nobody told you they're making a change. So they tell you, "Oh, we'll keep your name for the morning meeting for the morning treats at the morning meeting, but you just won't get them. You could help out, you know. You can put the napkins out. You act like you don't understand what Jess was going through. Man, y'all some busters."